So let's look at the cos rule proof for a acute angle triangle. So you should understand, again, we used to consider a hypotenuse, we used to consider a perpendicular height from C onwards to here. So it is actually similar to your sine rule proof for an acute angle triangle. And let me just now, the total length is C. The total length is C, and let me just name this as X. This portion as X, let me just give a name for it, AD. So this will be the remaining portion, which is C minus X. So now we should understand that you are having a right angle triangle along CAD, and also we used to have a right angle triangle along CBD. So of course the idea is the Pythagoras rule. Now when it comes to the sine rule, the concept was we were considering the angles, and the relationship between the angles and the sides were obtained easily. But when it comes to the cos rule, the core concept is the Pythagoras rule. From that one we start deriving them. So when you use the Pythagoras rule for the triangle CAD, we can see that this is the hypotenuse. So b squared is equal to h squared plus x squared. So we already know from our previous idea, we are required to find an answer for x. So let me get an idea for x from here. You know the angle at here is A, and this length is x, and the hypotenuse is B. So we can say that cos A is equal to x divided by B. So where x will be equal to b cos A. So we have actually solved this for one triangle. So let me consider about the other triangle CDB. When you consider the triangle CDB, we can see that h squared plus c minus x whole thing squared. H squared plus c minus x whole thing squared is equal to the hypotenuse A, which is A squared. So when I expand the brackets, we can see that h squared plus x squared plus c squared minus 2cx will be equal to A squared. Now you can see that we already have an expression for h squared plus x squared, which is b squared. So instead of this, if I substitute b squared plus c squared minus 2c, instead of x I can substitute b cos A. B cos A, which is equal to A squared. So we are eventually able to prove the cos rule even for an acute angle triangle, where A squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos A.